Hey, it's Richard Ashby, and welcome to 2025. It's weird saying that at the end of January, but this is legitimately the first video I'm making in the year, so welcome to 2025. First things first, I wanted to say thanks for letting me take some time off in order to work on my album, which is out. It's out now. It's called Study Sessions. You can listen to it on YouTube. And just YouTube, but we'll talk about that. It was a great experience getting to work on and finally release my first EP, and I'm really excited, and I wanted to just talk about it a little bit. So let's talk about it a little bit. Where did the idea come from first? Short version of the story, I've been a musician for a really long time, and I've always loved different genres of music, and I've wanted to make an album for years and years and years and years. I just never actually have because I didn't think myself good enough, or my equipment wasn't professional enough, or I wasn't good enough at mixing, or I didn't have a large enough audience. I always found some sort of excuse, and I decided that it was time for no more excuses and just to do the thing. I've been talking a lot about this on my vlog channel, which you can subscribe to right here, but also I'll leave a link underneath the subscribe button. The big overarching theme that I want to adhere to this year in 2025 is to do hard things. Doing hard things consistently pushes you up against your limits, and that's how you get better at something. You go up against your limits, you break them, and then you reach new ones. And then just rinse and repeat. That's how you get better. And that this year was about getting better. Now, so far in the month of January, I've been doing a series of hard things. I've been going to the gym. I've been learning how to cook, things I never thought I'd be able to do well or effectively or consistently. But the point is getting out and doing it. Now, that's all stuff in my personal life, but creatively, it's a completely different story. I want to get better in all aspects of my art. I want to create better videos. I want to create better music. I want to take better photographs. There's so many things that I want to express myself artistically that I just don't think I have the skill for. But if I don't actually actively go for it, I'll never see it. And that starts with the Study Sessions EP. I took the last 3 months of 2024 and I did my first big thing of 2025, which was release an album. I can't say that this project went exactly how I wanted it to because basically nothing went the way that I wanted it to. But the point is that I finished it. And that was what's important. Finishing is sometimes better than perfection. And throughout this whole course of the creation, I've learned a lot. The main thing is if you want to be a creative, you have to create. Even if you think it won't be the most high quality thing you could produce, still make it. Even if you don't feel like making something, make it. You have to get into the habit of creating. And I especially got that in the last 2 weeks of the creation. I'm pretty ashamed to say that the majority of the production was done in January 1st to January 12th. The album came out on January 13th. But once I got into this flow of every single day I'm working on something, every single day I'm producing something, I'm trying out a new beat, I'm trying something, then I was able to start making marginal progress. Some days it was small, even if I'm working on a small thing. The point is that I'm showing up every single day. And I think my album was better because of that. You guys didn't tell me my necklace was crooked this whole time. Got me out here looking silly. Even if you're not feeling inspired, there's still things that you can do in order to start breeding that creativity. Maybe try doing a fun game or something like that. Or do a challenge like I've talked about it before. Make a song in an hour. Just see what could happen. Or maybe you make a song but only with a specific instrument. Or maybe you're making a song with a technique you've never used before. Something that starts getting the juices flowing in a way you never have before. You never know where the creativity can come from, and sometimes you have to chase it. You can't just wait for it. Now, not everything that I learned was fun. Some of it was pretty adulty, especially because I'm a completely one-man show. I had to learn a lot of lessons, especially on the business side. Don't procrastinate on your release dates. Remember how I told you most of the work got done from the 1st to the 12th? Don't do that. My original plan was to have this done by December 20th. That was my plan on having the album done. It didn't get done until the day before it came out. That's not okay. And I'm sure if you ask my family or my friends, I was very visibly stressed about it. In the same vein, you have to pick your distribution early. I spent way longer than I should have trying to decide between DistroKid and CD Baby and TuneCore or Lander. Did you know Lander distributes music? I didn't until like a week ago. And even speaking about distribution, I think I've decided not even to put my EP out on streaming, and there's one specific reason. Sample clearance. Clearing samples legally is a much more involved process than I was anticipating it being. The music on the album is all house, which is very sample heavy if you're not familiar with it. So there's tons of samples, but I don't know if I can legally put this out on Spotify or anything without somebody coming after me. Because I'm a small creator. I'm a very small musician. I know that this album isn't going to get tons of streams or anything like this, but what if it does? I still don't know if I can get in trouble for that. So I might just put this up on like SoundCloud or something, or just leave it at home on YouTube and try again next time. If you have any suggestions for that, let me know. I am all ears because I am completely lost for what to do about it. Also, don't forget about the other stuff, the branding, the marketing, the album cover. If you look at my vlog channel, I took the album cover the day before the album came out. Why did I do that? I don't know. I'm stupid, I guess. Think about these things ahead of time. Probably the most important thing is to have a vision and stick to it. And I know I started this whole thing by saying this wasn't the vision that I wanted. And that's what leads me into the next topic. What's next for Richard Ashby? Well, first of all, I'm returning to YouTube proper because I've missed it. I haven't been in front of the camera in a long time, and I really, really do miss it. So, more videos soon. If you want me to talk about things, again, leave them in the comments. I'm always open to ideas. I love getting to talk about things that you guys love hearing about. So leave them down. And now for the doozy. The era of study sessions is not over, because this is my official announcement that I am planning a study sessions deluxe album that will be closer. It will be the vision. It will be the vision from the beginning, except I can take my time. There's no time restraints or anything on this. I'm taking my time to make this so that I can make this the vision that I wanted. I would love to maybe release this one proper, maybe on streaming, if I can get this whole sample thing figured out, and then maybe do some live shows, have actual sets where I can share my music, but like with people in a room rather than uploading it to the internet and hoping you like it. Anyway, yeah, that's the majority of the story of the album. If you want to talk about it a little more, again, in the comments, blow up the comments. Let's have conversations. Let's talk about music. If you haven't listened to Study Sessions yet, what are you doing? Go listen to it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm still happy with the product I put out, even though it wasn't the original vision. Also, make sure you get subscribed for all the new stuff. I'm planning on making way more music this year, putting out way more music this year. I'm planning on doing the things I've always wanted to do, but for real this time. Let's hope I can stick to that. You know what? No hope. We're gonna stick to that. 2025 is the year Richard Ashby, baby. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Do all the YouTube things. I'll catch you guys here next time for some more fun stuff. So bad.